Hello and welcome back. We got another question. This one looks like to be some kind of quadratic. Find the value of m for which the equation y equals mx squared minus 2mx plus 3 has one solution. What? Okay. So first of all, we've got one unknown. We want to find m, and it has one solution. So this one solution, that's actually a really big hint for us. When does a quadratic have one solution? What helps us determine the number of solutions for a quadratic? Well, that is our determinant, which is b squared minus 4ac. And this is just part of our quadratic formula. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. This thing over here inside of the square root, that will tell us if we have one solution, two solutions, or zero solutions. And the reason is we'll have two solutions because we have a plus minus here. And if we have a square root of a positive, we would add and subtract that. That gives us two solutions. So when the discriminant is greater than 0, there are two solutions. If the discriminant, if the thing inside of the square root was equal to 0, we would plus or minus 0, which is the same thing, which means we don't have two different answers, we would have exactly one solution. And if the discriminant was less than 0, we run into a problem, because the discriminant is inside of the square root. You can't do the square root of a negative, so we would have 0 solutions. This question is asking us for exactly one solution. Well, not exactly, just as one. So we want the discriminant to equal 0. That's it. So we just have to, yeah, makes sense? Let's have a go. Let's see what we can do. So the discriminant, we want it to be 0, so let's make it 0. The b value is this, negative 2m. I'm just going to put that in brackets, squared minus 4a. A is here, just the m. 4m, and c is 3. Times by 3. Let's expand, see what's happening. Negative 2m times negative 2m will be a 4m squared minus 12m. Well, this is a very nice looking quadratic. We don't have a c value, and that's okay. That's fine. We can still factorize the 4m squared minus 12m. So the highest number I can see that's in common is a 4, and we both have m. So let's take a 4m out. What will be left over from 4m squared? Just m. And from negative 12m, we will just have minus 3. And that's it. That's a nice looking thing. We can apply our null factor law to it. So that means 4m equals 0, which just means m is 0, or m minus 3 equals 0, which is just gives us m equals 3. So it says find the value. Find the value of m. It doesn't say the values. So we don't want two different answers. Which one of these is it? Both of them work. But if we sub in both, I think you'll see that one of them isn't very useful. So let's look at m equals 0 first. Y equals 0 x squared minus 2 times 0x plus 3. The zeros, they don't do much, so 0x squared is 0, 2 times 0x is 0. We just have y equals 3. Is this even a quadratic anymore? No, that's just a straight line. But if I sub in m equals 3, y equals 3x squared minus 2 times 3, which is 6x plus 3, that is a quadratic, and that will have exactly one solution. So we want to say m equals 3 has one solution. And a problem with this thing over here is this isn't even a quadratic anymore. And when it says one solution, that means specifically for a quadratic when x equals 0. Oh, sorry, when y equals 0. And that's not happening here. Y is 3, so that's not a solution at all. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.